Okay, so the P-pop world is absolutely buzzing right now, and it's all because of one thing, BINI's new album, Flames. Seriously, this release has sparked so much debate among fans and critics, and in this breakdown, we're going to dive right in and figure out exactly what's going on. And at the center of all this conversation is one huge question, the one everyone is asking. Is their new track, Sweet Tooth, BINI's best song ever? That's the core of the debate, and that's what we're really going to dig into. But look, before we can even begin to tackle the sweet tooth question, we have to talk about the album it's on. We need to set the scene. Let's get a feel for the overall sound and vibe of Flames. So what's really cool about Flames is that it's kind of got this dual personality. On one hand, you've got that classic, super infectious bubblegum pop that we all know and love from BINI. But then it's blended with this new, more mature, almost westernized sound. And the production? Wow. It is so crisp, so stellar, you can literally hear their artistic growth from start to finish. And you feel this new direction right from the get-go. The very first track, Ignite, just comes out swinging. It's this powerful, energetic opener that basically screams, this is a statement album. It's like they're saying, hey, we're still the BINI you love, but we've definitely leveled up. Okay, so now let's get to it. Let's zoom in on the song that's at the center of all this buzz, Sweet Tooth. What is it about this track that has everyone talking? I mean, the reaction to this song was instant. It was huge. You had online forums, music critics. Everyone was calling it a game changer. People weren't just saying it was a good song. No. The phrase being thrown around was pure pop perfection. It hit with this incredible impact that you couldn't ignore. And look, a song that's successful doesn't just happen by accident, right? It's like a perfectly crafted recipe. First, you've got this melody that is just so catchy. It gets stuck in your head immediately. Then you add this global style production. Think of those layered vocals and that driving beat you hear on international charts. But the secret sauce, it's still 100% BINI. You've got their signature harmonies, those fun, playful ad-libs. It's this amazing mix of something familiar and something brand new. So, of course, when a song gets this big, you can't help but compare it to their other hits. It's only natural. So, how does Sweet Tooth really measure up against BINI's other massive anthems? And this is where the debate gets really interesting. It's not really about which song is better, it's about what each one represents. Think about it. Pantropico was a whole cultural phenomenon, right? It had that distinct Filipino summer vibe, and it just went viral everywhere. Sweet Tooth, on the other hand, feels like it has a totally different goal. It's all about that refined polish, that international sound that's built to have a global reach. So the argument for Sweet Tooth being their masterpiece is this. It feels like the natural next step for them. It's not like they're trying to be someone else. It's more like everything they've learned, all their growth has led them to this point. It's a culmination of their journey. You listen to it and you think, yeah, this is the song they were always meant to make. But, okay, let's step back from just the sound for a second, because Flames is about way more than just catchy tunes. There's a really powerful message that runs through this entire album, and honestly, it's just as important as the production. So, just like the sound has evolved, the lyrics have too. You see these really strong themes of growth, empowerment, and just being your true, authentic self popping up everywhere. It gives the whole album this solid foundation, this story that really connects with people on a deeper level. And you can find these ideas all over the track list. There are songs about owning who you are, about being resilient, about coming back stronger. I mean, take a track like Phoenix Rising. That's not just a song, it's a full-on anthem. It's all about empowerment, finding strength, and rising up from whatever holds you down. It really captures the spirit of the whole album. Okay, so we've got a more mature sound. We've got a powerful message. So what does this all mean? What does an album like Flames really signal for the next chapter of BINI, and maybe even for P-pop itself? And here's the bottom line, really. Flames is not just another album. It's a statement. It's BINI planting their flag and showing everyone that they're leaders in the pop scene. They are deliberately and very successfully pushing their own boundaries and expanding what their music can be. So how did they get that super polished global sound? Well, it wasn't just luck. Big music publications have been talking about the smart, strategic collaborations they made. For songs like Sweet Tooth, they teamed up with international producers. This was a really calculated decision, right? To craft a sound that could travel the world, but without losing that special BINI charm. Which brings us to the biggest question of all. when you look at the success and the sheer ambition of an album like Flames, you have to wonder, is this more than just a win for BINI? Is this a signal for the entire genre? Could this be the album that kicks off the next global wave for P-pop? I mean, the stage is definitely set, and now we all get to watch and see what happens next.